So when we enter into this world, just as we are assigned guardian angels by the Lord Most High to guide us and watch over us throughout our lives, we're also assigned by Satan himself unclean, demonic, monitoring, also known as familiar spirits. So, what do these unclean spirits do? These familiar spirits, how do they operate? Well, for one, they've been with you, monitoring you your whole life. They not only know about your life, but I personally believe that they're assigned to family lines and know about the lives of your ancestors as well. So they know things that you would think that only God would know. This is why discernment through the Holy Spirit is of the utmost importance. So let me tell you a little story, and in the telling of this story, you're going to see how these monitoring, demonic, unclean, familiar spirits work. So there's three people in this story. My friend, who has no ulterior motive, me, and my so-called friend, who has an ulterior motive. So all three of us know each other, which means that every unclean, monitoring, demonic, familiar spirit that's been assigned to each one of us has also become acquainted with one another. So one day I was hanging out with my friend who has no ulterior motive, and we were discussing something specific. And what we were discussing was this: breathing in the Holy Spirit, the light of God, and breathing out all darkness and negativity. So now let's fast forward to another day when my so-called friend with the ulterior motive and I were hanging around. This so-called friend with the ulterior motive hadn't seen me in a long time, and when they knew me before, I wasn't saved and I wasn't walking with the Lord. But now they see that I am. So what suddenly comes out of their mouth? She said, I breathe in the Holy Spirit, the light of God, and I breathe out all darkness and negativity. I thought, how could she have known to say that? The Holy Spirit's in the house. But then, almost within the same breath, she was trying to manipulate me into committing a sin for her on her behalf. I then discerned that this was not the Holy Spirit at work, but that this was the work of familiar spirits.